I am a chronic quitter. I'm not saying this because this is something I'm proud of. I'm saying this because this is an identity that I am trying to break free from. And today I wanted to walk through some self-discovery questions that I'm going to be asking myself in real time to figure out why I do this. And these are my self-discovery questions right here. Why I do this. What's an example of this happening? What is one thing I hope to achieve by changing this habit? And what can I or am I doing to break this cycle? Look, I am a woman over 40 who is trying to figure out her life in this period of her life. I'm not here to offer you any advice because I'm trying to figure it out myself. I'm doing it messy, and I just made a promise to myself to show up over the next 21 days to build confidence, take action, and to work my way out of old habits and old identities so I can get to a point where I feel very satisfied with the way that I'm living my life, because I think a lot of the choices that I've made in the past have been choices that were put on me by society or people that I really cared about or didn't care about, just not really being aware of the things that I want. And now I'm getting to the point where I want to be focused on my joy, my goals, and how to get there. So let's get into moving out of this quitter identity. All right. Question number one. Why do I do this? Why do I quit things? For me, I'm just not a total quitter. I don't quit everything, but I tend to quit a lot of the things that I feel like are going to create a better lifestyle for me, will bring more income, that will bring me joy. I tend to quit on things that I find interesting because I either get scared that I'm gonna look silly trying that thing. I worry about what people are gonna think of me. I stop because I'm not seeing results fast enough. I've quit things in the past because I felt like I wasn't worthy of it. I just felt silly, like, who am I to do this thing? Why don't I just stay where I am in life? Why do I need to move forward in this way? I'm gonna put you on pause real quick because I hear the air coming on. All right, so I think last I was saying that I tend to quit because I try to ask myself, or I end up asking myself, why am I trying to move forward into this new direction instead of staying on the path that people always know me for, how I've always been, instead of veering off somewhere else and looking strange and weird to others? I quit when things get hard because I want that instant gratification instead of being okay with learning and being messy with the learning and doing things uncomfortably. So that answers the question about why I do this. What's an example of this happening? All right, so here we are doing these videos. I've been showing up for, this is my 5th day actually of my 21-day challenge of building confidence by taking action. And it is not my first time of trying to come on videos or to really just speak up and be authentic. And this happens a lot when I am trying to do something different, especially when it comes to expressing myself. I tend to hesitate in the way that I speak or continue to do things. I'm trying, what's an example of this happening? I stop when things get challenging. So again, I've tried to do videos in the past, and don't do them any longer because I'm like, I don't have anything to say. And who's going to want to listen to what I have to say? Even though there's something inside of me that's like, wouldn't it be fun to do these videos? Wouldn't it be cool to come here and speak your truth and possibly help others that are feeling the same way that you do, or needs representation of a woman that looks like you, or is in your age range, or has your certain problems or challenges that you're dealing with. So I never follow through on just showing up on video like I want to, authentically, and just keep going and going, even when nobody's watching, even if it feels uncomfortable, even when I don't have much to talk about. I just kind of quit for these long sprints. Okay, what is one thing I hope to achieve by changing this habit? I hope to be more confident in the way I show up. I hope to show up more, doing these videos in particular, doing it more confidently, being okay with what I have to say without needing external validation, and making a difference in somebody's life. Because I often come to these videos and I watch people and the things that they're doing and the changes that they're making, and they inspire me, and I hope to inspire somebody else. I think it comes again to that whole representation thing, and it doesn't just have to do with the color of your skin, and yeah, it doesn't have to just do with your cultural background, because I think people all over are dealing with similar things, and it's nice to see someone else who might be struggling with that thing, or who has overcome with that thing, and looking at how they are working through that process. The last one, what can I or am I doing to break this cycle? For this goal in particular of showing up on video, on camera, and just doing this social media thing, I put myself through this 21-day challenge where I'm building confidence by taking action, by coming on these videos every day for the next 21 days. So that is where I am right now as far as breaking the cycle. And I'm so proud of myself for doing this 5 days straight. Even though some days before I come on here, I'm like, what am I going to talk about? That was like my biggest thing in the beginning. And then eventually I just got more structure, and I said, these are the topics that I'm going to be talking about over the next 21 days. I even ended up creating a digital product out of it, because I am doing this in real time. And like I said before, I wanted to be able to show up and be an example for somebody else. And if you are struggling with the same thing as far as showing up, not feeling confident about being on camera or speaking your truth, I put together the 21-day Confidence Through Action Challenge. I'll leave the link in the bio, but it's there only if it's something that you feel like you're struggling with. You're tired of kind of like being behind the scenes and not showing up like I've been, and want to really break that cycle and habit of saying you're not worthy. Who am I to do this thing? Maybe you might start and then stop and just feel like nobody wants to hear what you have to say. I'm quite sure somebody has to do, and I'm talking to me right now, I'm quite sure somebody wants to hear what I have to say, because it might actually help them through whatever it is that they're going through. So that is all I have for today. We did it. Yay! We made it through day 5 of doing the 21-day Confidence Through Action Challenge, coming on video, speaking my truth, and now I gotta post this. I'll see you on day 6. Bye.